This evening, devastating road accident claims 2 lives on Long Creek Public Road. China Railway Construction Corporation pledges 90% Guyanese workforce for new Demerara River Bridge construction. Former NAFICO branch manager charged with 17 fraud counts. In the region, Cuba's private business grows after decades-long ban. And internationally, Philippines volcano, thousands flee homes as MAYON spews lava. Welcome to this broadcast of Channel 2's Headline News Update for June 13, 2023. I am Bibi Bacchus. Thank you for joining us. The results of the local government elections are slowly trickling in, with major parties, a Partnership for National Unity (APNU) and the People's Progressive Party Civic (PPPC) asserting victories in hotly contested areas. APNU won 14 seats in their stronghold area Linden, leaving PPPC with just 2 seats. In Letem, PPPC won all 10 seats due to no contest. In Mabaruma, PPPC gained 12 seats, leaving APNU with 2 seats. As the results continues to come in, APNU claims to have won 9 out of 15 Georgetown constituencies and control over Bartica and New Amsterdam. Meanwhile, PPPC's General Secretary Bar Jagdeo predicts the PPPC will secure more constituencies than in previous elections, narrowing the gap with APNU in the city. Jagdeo expects the PPPC to win over 65 of the 80 local authority areas and acquire towns previously held by APNU. Headline News will bring you the results in a subsequent report. In other news, a devastating accident on Monday evening on Long Creek Public Road involving a motor car and a motorcycle has left 2 individuals dead and has raised concerns about road safety. The dead young men were identified as 22-year-old Shazir Mohammed and pillion rider 26-year-old Ryan Budan, both of Long Creek Red Road. Investigations revealed that around 7 p.m., the motorcycle driven by Mohammed was traveling south along the eastern side of the road with the motor car PAD 283 driven by 25-year-old Herbert James of West Patuca, Wismalinden, following some distance behind in the same direction. Eyewitnesses' account suggests that the motorcycle, which lacked rear lights, suddenly swerved to the west. Reacting swiftly, the driver of the motor car, Herbert James, applied brakes. However, due to the short distance between the 2 vehicles, the motor car collided with the rear of the motorcycle. The collision resulted in significant damage to both vehicles, causing Mohammed and Budan to be thrown from the motorcycle and sustain serious injuries to their head and bodies. The men were picked up unconscious and taken to the Linden Hospital complex but were pronounced dead on arrival. The bodies are at the Memorial Funeral Home awaiting post-mortem examinations. Authorities conducted a breathalyzer test on the driver of the motor car, but the test result revealed he had no trace of alcohol in his breath. He remains in custody to assist with the ongoing investigation. Let's switch gears and talk about Felicia Jalim, a former branch manager of NAFICO, who is facing 17 fraud charges amounting to $288.8 million as she appeared before Blairmount Magistrates Court on Monday, June 12, 2023. The charges filed by the Special Organized Crime Unit include 16 counts of obtaining by false pretense totaling $283 million and 1 count of fraudulent misappropriation amounting to $5.8 million. Jalim was granted bail of $100,000 per charge despite objections from the police prosecutor. The allegations against Jalim stem from reports received by Suku in December of 2022 indicating her involvement in a Ponzi scheme. Investigation findings reveal that Jalim posed as the chief executive officer of Dream Chasers, a purported legal investment scheme. She convinced victims to invest by promising interest rates ranging from 5 to 20% weekly on their capital, claiming that she would lend the money to government contractors and farmers in need. However, between July and November of 2022, 16 victims from Berbice entrusted their funds to Jalim, but never received any returns as agreed. It was discovered that Dream Chasers Investment, the company she claimed to represent, did not exist, and the individuals she mentioned as her clients denied any business association with her. Further investigations reveal Jalim's involvement with the New Light Assembly of God Church in No. 4 Village, West Coast, Berbice. As a church member, she safeguarded the congregation's penny bank account. Jalim allegedly misappropriated $5.8 million from the church's funds for her personal use. SOCU is currently conducting several other investigations into similar fraudulent activities involving Jalim. Stick around when we return. China Railway Construction Corporation pledges 90% Guyanese workforce for new Demerara River Bridge construction, and Ministry of Education introduces comprehensive programs for well-rounded student development.
When you need money and you gotta get it fast, Creative Jewelry and Pawn Shop is the place for that confidential transaction in a quiet and secure location. You'll get the highest value per pennyweight for your gold and also enjoy the lowest interest rates and longest payback period too. Yes, for that instant transaction to solve a pressing financial problem. That Creative Jewelry and Pawn Shop, 4-6 Boyle Place, that's between the Ministry of Housing on Brick Dam and White Castle Fish Shop, be your first and only choice. Creative Jewelry and Pawn Shop, safe and sound, solid and secure, always there for you. Telephone 231-7878 and 223-8955.
It's a fantastic Father's Day sale happening at Clearance on Friday, June 16th. Get men's long sleeve shirts in brands like Michael Kors, Calvin Klein, and Kenneth Cole. Up to 50% off, 15% off jerseys and jeans. Men's sneakers and shoes up to 50% off, 10% off original Levi's and Dockers pants, along with other great gift ideas like belts, slippers, perfumes, ties, and lots more. We also have available gift vouchers. Remember, this sale is Friday, June 16th at Clearance. Clearance, always keeping you in style.
Smart Minds Educational Institute, offering preschool, nursery, and primary levels. Finally, a school that is every parent's dream. Located at 69 Crow Street, offering academic excellence, trained qualified teachers, small class sizes, personalized care, and one-to-one attention for your little ones. At Smart Minds, register for full-time or evening classes, daily practice pass exam papers for proficiency at the grade 2, 4, and 6 assessment, and CXE exam preparedness. Or join our Becca Phonics reading and writing program. So if your child is for preschool, nursery, or primary level, come to Smart Mind, located at 69 Pearl Street, or call 231-4885 or 600-9229 to enroll now.
Hello, my fellow TikToker followers. Here's credit. And today, all we will be making Chinese noodles with peppies, chow mein, chicken fritters, and spice cake. For the noodles, all these will be using peppies, black pepper, cashew,
Chinese sauce, soy sauce, garlic sauce, paprika, Chinese seasoning, chow mein seasoning, five spice, and all-purpose seasoning.
Next, this chicken that we marinated, soak for all you want to know nothing, with peppies, green seasoning, miracle seasoning,
Pepper sauce, chicken seasoning, paprika, garlic powder, dark seasoning, black pepper, onion powder, and ginger powder, and document plantain flour, and then this butter we make with this quick piece powder, and we
boil in high. We serve with peppies, barbecue sauce. Radhika went to the supermarket and she papa buy up enough things. She feels she alone can cook, but she routine even wrong. She shaped like a guy in a map.
Peppies has a wide range of ingredients available at supermarkets nationwide. Peppies, we put the pep back into your kitchen.
H&T Theatre Arts Group presents Dedication to Daddy 4, an evening of song, dance, and drama under the theme of Father's Dream on Sunday, June 18 from 8 p.m. at the National Cultural Center. Come enjoy performances by Colin Ambrose, Marissa Morgan-Boney, Romel Edmondson, Keisha Sam, Sonia Yard, Simone Dowding, Jolyon Harry, Ezzie Crandon, Cleveland Hudson, Mosa Telford, Creative Arts Dance Troupe, and others. Tickets are $2,000 and $1,500. Directed by Sharon Cadogan-Taylor. It's Dedication to Daddy 4, honoring exceptional fathers on Father's Day.
Good girl forget things.
What's the problem, Granny?
I want money for borrow for those surgery. I was dancing and I fall and fracture my hip.
If you need some quick money, you should check Lender's Jewelry and Pawn Shop.
Lender's Jewelry and Pawn Shop, Lot 238 South Road Border, Georgetown. Get jewelry made to order in just 72 hours. We also accept vehicles. Lender's, best rates, longest payback period.
Boys, I get through. Plus, I could dance again.
Lender's Jewelry and Pawn Shop.
Welcome back. China's Railway Construction Corporation has announced that 90% of the workforce in the construction of the new Demerara River Bridge in Guyana will be comprised of Guyanese individuals. The project, valued at US $260 million, presents numerous employment opportunities for the local population. Over 100 individuals have already been employed for mobilization operations on the bridge's eastern side, with a focus on recruiting young people from the west bank of Demerara. The China Railway Construction Corporation is committed to training individuals with little to no experience, offering job perspectives in technical and administrative roles. The operations began in June last year, following the signing of the contract with the Ministry of Public Works in May to construct the new river bridge. The construction of the 2.65-kilometer, 4-lane high-span bridge, which is expected to have a lifespan of 100 years, will connect Nandi Park on the east bank of Demerara to La Grange on the west bank. This infrastructure project is considered the most significant in Guyana's transportation sector. In other news, the Ministry of Education is taking steps to ensure the holistic development of students by introducing a comprehensive program set to launch in September. The initiative aims to produce versatile individuals who are academically sound and well-rounded in various areas. Minister of Education Priya Manichan shared the plans during a recent episode of the Guyana Dialogue. Under the new program, every student at the secondary level will have opportunities to explore sports, music, foreign languages, and technical and vocational education and training courses. Minister Manichan emphasized the importance of each student being proficient in at least one sport or musical instrument and developing a strong sense of volunteerism. The government aims to nurture students' holistic growth and equip them with a diverse skill set. Technical and vocational training will be crucial, offering students hands-on learning experience in computer programming, engineering, woodworking, automotive repairs, and culinary arts. Students can enhance problem-solving abilities and critical thinking skills and foster creativity and innovation by engaging in these practical disciplines. The ministry believes that providing quality education and comprehensive training will prepare students for the evolving job market in Guyana. Meanwhile, the government is pushing to deliver quality education, as it will ensure that 100% of all teachers are trained. Don't go away after the break. Tripoli bringing in foreign doctors to improve Libya's healthcare, and Philippines volcano, thousands flee homes as MAYON spew lava.
Good girl forget things.
What's the problem, Granny? I want money for borrow for those surgery. I was dancing and I fall and fracture my hip.
If you need some quick money, you should check Lender's Jewelry and Pawn Shop.
Lender's Jewelry and Pawn Shop, Lot 238 South Road Border, Georgetown. Get jewelry made to order in just 72 hours. We also accept vehicles. Lender's, best rates, longest payback period.
Boys, I get through. Plus, I could dance again.
Lender's Jewelry and Pawn Shop.
Hello, my fellow TikToker followers. He is Credit, and today all we will be making Chinese noodles with peppies, chow mein, chicken fritters, and SPEWS cake. For the noodles, all these will be using peppies, black pepper, cashew,
Chinese sauce, soy sauce, garlic sauce, paprika, Chinese seasoning, chow mein seasoning, five spice, and all-purpose seasoning.
Next, this chicken that we marinated, soak for all you don't know nothing with peppies, green seasoning, miracle seasoning,
Pepper sauce, chicken seasoning, paprika, garlic powder, dark seasoning, black pepper, onion powder, and ginger powder, and document plantain flour, and then this butter we make with this quick piece powder, and we
boil in high. We serve with peppies, barbecue sauce. Radhika went to the supermarket and she proper buy up enough things. She feels she alone can cook, but she routine even wrong. He shaped like a guy in a map.
Peppies has a wide range of ingredients available at supermarkets nationwide. Peppies, we put the pep back back into your kitchen.
H&T Theatre Arts Group presents Dedication to Daddy 4, an evening of song, dance, and drama under the theme A Father's Dream on Sunday, June 18 from 8 p.m. at the National Cultural Center. Come enjoy performances by Colin Ambrose, Marissa Morgan-Boney, Romel Edmondson, Keisha Sam, Sonia Yard, Simone Dowding, Julian Harry, Ezzie Crandon, Cleveland Hudson, Mosa Telford, Creative Arts Dance Troupe, and others. Tickets are $2,000 and $1,500. Directed by Sharon Cadogan-Taylor. It's Dedication to Daddy 4, honoring exceptional fathers on Father's Day.
Smart Minds Educational Institute, offering preschool, nursery, and primary levels. Finally, a school that is every parent's dream. Located at 69 Crow Street, offering academic excellence, trained qualified teachers, small class sizes, personalized gear, and one-to-one attention for your little ones. At Smart Minds, register for full-time or evening classes, daily practice pass exam papers for proficiency at the grade 2, 4, and 6 assessment, and CXE exam preparedness. Or join our Becca Phonics reading and writing program. So if your child is for preschool, nursery, or primary level, come to Smart Mind, located at 69 Crow Street, or call 231-4885 or 600-9229 to enroll now.
It's a fantastic Father's Day sale happening at Clarence on Friday, June 16th. Get men's long sleeve shirts in brands like Michael Kors, Calvin Klein, and Kenneth Cole. Up to 50% off, 15% off jerseys and jeans. Men's sneakers and shoes up to 50% off, 10% off original Levi's and Dockers pants. Along with other great gift ideas like belts, slippers, perfumes, ties, and lots more. We also have available gift vouchers. Remember, this sale is Friday, June 16th at Clarence. Clarence, always keeping you in style.
When you need money and you gotta get it fast, Creative Jewelry and Pawn Shop is the place for that confidential transaction in a quiet and secure location. You'll get the highest value per pennyweight for your gold and also enjoy the lowest interest rates and longest payback period too. Yes, for that instant transaction to solve a pressing financial problem. That Creative Jewelry and Pawn Shop, 4-6 Boyle Place, that's between the Ministry of Housing on Brickdam and White Castle Fish Shop, be your first and only choice. Creative Jewelry and Pawn Shop, safe and sound, solid and secure, always there for you. Telephone 231-7878 and 223-8955.
Welcome back. Now let's take a look at what's happening in the region and around the world. Communist Cuba is reviving private businesses to steer the island out of an economic crisis. More than 7,000 companies have so far been incorporated after a decades-long ban. Al Jazeera's Ed Agustin reports.
Once outlawed in Cuba, private businesses are back. Since 2021, Cubans have been able to incorporate small and medium-sized businesses. More than 7,000 companies have so far been incorporated. Rojas Dairy employs 28 people to make yogurt and ice cream.
I think small and medium-sized businesses have to come at the right time for our country. The economic situation in our country today is difficult, and businesses contribute to local development.
The company buys milk from the state and imports cocoa and food colouring from abroad. In a country highly dependent on food imports, the hope is that small businesses like this will boost productivity and get more food on people's plates. Jaxo Contreras used to work as a vet, but is now one of hundreds of thousands of Cubans working in the private sector and earning handsomely.
The difference is enormous. When I worked for the state, I earned less than $40 a month. Now I can earn around $400 to $600 a month.
But in a nation where teachers and scientists earn tiny salaries, this economist says the emergent private sector is already attracting highly qualified workers away from state jobs.
The successful new private businesses will provide incomes which are multiples of what people can earn in the state sector, of course, and that will cause some important issues to be addressed, including the brain drain, including the questions of social justice, access to goods and services, and so on. All of those things will arise from an increase in inequality.
Back in the 1960s, Fidel Castro banned private businesses. Their owners, he said, were exploiters, living off their employees' labour. You don't hear language like that now. The private sector is growing in the midst of a crisis where many state industries are obsolete or in disrepair, and where the state just doesn't have enough money to supply people with the goods they need. After decades of anguished debate, the Communist Party of Cuba is finally moving towards a mixed economy. A growing private sector will likely increase production, but could erode social cohesion in what is still one of the most equal countries in the Americas. While for now the state remains the dominant economic force, a fundamental shift is underway. Ed Augustin, Al Jazeera, Mayabeke, Cuba.
Internationally, Libya's Tripoli government is working to improve the country's healthcare services after a decade of conflict left the sector on the verge of collapse. One of its goals is to stop sending patients abroad and bring in foreign doctors to help fill the gap. Al Jazeera's Malik Triniani reports.
Here, at the National Heart Center in Libya's capital Tripoli, Al-Atifi Al-Mitwali prepares to perform open heart surgery. He's a pediatric heart surgeon visiting from Egypt. In previous years, the government has spent billions of dollars sending Libyans abroad for treatment. Now, it's focusing on bringing in foreign doctors at a fraction of the cost. The government estimates it will spend more than $50 million treating Libyans abroad this year, while foreign teams coming in will cost a fraction of that at around $4 million.
Our colleague here from Libya, they do some things and there are a missing part. And I think one of the objectives of our missions like that, besides to do operations, is to upgrade the local team here in Libya.
Dozens of families have come seeking treatment for their children at this public hospital. Kabir Mia works for a humanitarian organization that has brought in a team of Turkish pediatric cardiologists.
Well, there are thousands of people on the waiting list, literally thousands in each hospital, in Tajura and in Tripoli Medical Center. And we're only dealing with about 50, 60 cases on every mission. This is the most we can do.
Mohammed al-Saadi is a year and a half. His family came from Jufra, about 650 kilometers southeast of Tripoli. A screening confirms he has pulmonic valve stenosis, a type of heart disease.
We heard about the team of doctors, so we came to Tripoli. It's a long journey, and renting a place in Tripoli has been difficult financially. But thanks to God, the most important thing is my son gets better.
Most of the patients here can't afford treatment abroad or in private clinics. Many of them have been waiting for weeks, some for months, for their procedures.
Mohammed Al-Atrish says the money spent to send one person abroad for treatment can cover more than 20 people here in Libya.
There's no doubt that the number of people benefiting from this program is much higher. It's not just a financial benefit. Training and developing local staff means Libyans can perform these operations in the future.
More than 10 years of conflict has had a devastating impact on an already struggling health sector. Libya has seen relative calm since a nationwide ceasefire was signed in 2020. That's allowed the government to begin work on improving medical services and give people here hope that things can get better. Malik Traina, Al Jazeera, Tripoli.
And finally, at least 12,800 people have been evacuated from areas around the mountains as volcanic activity intensifies. MAYON, the Philippines' most active volcano, has begun sending lava down its slopes as volcanic activity increases in an area that is home to tens of thousands of mostly poor farmers. Al Jazeera's Barnaby Liu reports.
It is a sight to behold. MAYON volcano in central Philippines is known to have a near-perfect cone, owing to its frequent eruptions. Its summit has been glowing since last week, and it's been attracting tourists. But for people who live around one of the Philippines' most active volcanoes, it's bad news. On Monday, scientists and local officials confirmed lava is now flowing down the volcano slopes. An escalation, but not enough to raise the alert level yet.
Okay, at present we're at level 3. So what we're mandated to evacuate are those living within the 6-kilometer danger zone. If and when alert level 3 becomes alert level 4, we are mandated to evacuate those living within the 7-kilometer danger zone.
More than 13,000 people have already fled their homes. But while they're used to Mayon's rumblings, they say they're not taking any risks.
It's better to be on the safe side so we can be sure we'll survive, including our children and our livestock.
It looks like Mayon will erupt. The crater glow is a sign.
Government officials aren't taking any chances either. They're already preparing to move more people. During the last eruption in 2018, preemptive evacuations prevented any loss of life. State volcanologists say Mayon is already erupting, but it's a quiet kind known as effusive eruption. They're hoping it won't progress to a violent eruption, but it's too early to predict how severe it will be. Barnaby Low, Al Jazeera, Legazpi City, the Philippines.
This brings us to the end of our regional and global news coverage. Up next is the 3-day weather forecast. And that's Safety B2 headline news for this Tuesday evening. As we take our leave, we invite you to follow us on Facebook and YouTube. You can also tune in tomorrow morning at 6:30 for a rebroadcast and in the evening at 7 for more news. Until then, please take care of yourself and each other.